Who was Roger Williams? He was the son of a merchant tailor. His parents were Alice Pemberton and James Rogers. As a teen, he was a protege of the jurist Sir Edward Coke, and was educated at Cambridge. Though he was ordained in the Church of England, his conversion to Puritanism while at Cambridge led him to feel disillusioned with the Church and its power in England. Years after he left his school at Cambridge, he was a chaplain for a wealthy family, and on the 15th of December, 1629, he married Mary Bernard at the Church of High Laver, Essex, England. You may wonder about how he met his wife Mary Bernard. After being rejected by a woman he had chosen to marry, he became ill with fever and was nursed back to health by a woman named Mary Bernard, the daughter of the Reverend Richard Bernard of Nottinghamshire. The couple set sail on board the Lion in December 1630, arriving in Boston, Massachusetts on February 5th, 1631. Roger Williams was warmly received as a godly minister, but word soon spread of his radical ideas, and he moved on to Plymouth, which was more hospitable than Boston to separatists. After only 2 years there, he accepted a call to a church in Salem in 1634. Williams was banished by the Massachusetts Bay by the civil authorities for his dangerous views. Besides those on land rights, he held that magistrates had no right to interfere in the matters of religion. Consequently, in January 1636, William set out for the Narragansett Bay, and in the spring, on land purchased from the Narragansett Indians, he founded the town of Providence and the colony of Rhode Island. Providence became a haven for Anabaptists, Quakers, and others whose beliefs were denied public expression. Williams was briefly an Anabaptist, but in 1639 declared himself a seeker. He remained a steadfast believer in Calvinist theology. Williams went to England in 1643 to obtain a charter for Rhode Island, and again in 1651 through 54 to have it confirmed. During which visit, he became a friend to the poet John Milton. He was the first president of Rhode Island under its charter, and until his death always held some public office. He was of constant service to Rhode Island and neighboring colonies as a peacemaker with the Narragansett Indians, whose language he knew and whose trust he had earned. Although he helped defend Rhode Island against them during King Philip's War, 1675 through 76, he supported himself by farming and trading. A little about Roger Williams' family life. His firstborn was Mary. She was born in Plymouth, August 1633, and died in 1684. She married John Sayles and had 6 children. The next child was named Freeborn, born in Salem, Massachusetts Bay Colony on October 4th, 1635, and died in January 10th, 1710. She married Thomas Hart and had 4 children, and she had a second marriage to Walter Clark and had no children in that marriage. Providence was born, in Providence, September 1638, and died March 1686, and never married. Mercy was born in Providence July 15th, 1640. She first married a resolved waterman, and they had 5 children. Her husband then died in August 1670. After his death, she married Samuel Windsor, and together they had 3 children. Daniel was born in Providence February 1641 and married Rebecca Rhodes. They had 7 children. Joseph was born in Providence December 12, 1643, died August 17, 1724, and he married Lydia Olney. The life of this great man set an example of freedom of belief, the power of people's rights, and liberty. This was the life of Roger Williams.